I gotta bring this up right away. And I could wait, but fuck it. I'm like literally super pissed off about this shit.
Do it.
The Rock,
Do
dude.
it.
This is fucking stupid.
This okay? Can I just start off by saying
That people's app, man. I love it. I love it.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Ganja, man. I didn't notice this the first time I saw that trailer. Oh, I fucked this movie right off the bat, man. I hate Kevin Hart so much. Right away, man.
Wait, I was talking about the people's eyebrow, man. What you talking about Kevin Hart for?
Because I can't stop thinking of Kevin Hart every time I...
Every time I see The Rock.
Kevin Hart are inseparable now. So
No, you're right. Yeah, because dude, and even on social media, they're always together doing a bunch of things. I don't even dude. Like, I'm so appalled by this fucking trailer and just the idea of this is actually happening that I haven't even like looked to see if Kevin Hart's in the movie. Is he in this movie?
no,
Yes,
he
he
is. No, he
Trust me,
is.
he's loud enough, you'll know.
That's the funny thing about it is like this just seems like this is not Jumanji. This is only Jumanji in name to me. Like it's pretty much just like it seems so Hollywood to me. It seems like pretty much they got like the banner, the Jumanji name, slapped a whole bunch of actors that you know, like Jack Black, The Rock, Kevin Hart, that other girl that I know we've seen her before.
Yeah. Everyone's trying to call her Amy Pond. She has an actual name. I don't fucking care what it is.
Exactly, but it just like slapped all of these persons in there, pretty much trying to make video game references, like we got special abilities and stuff like that in the
What,
jungle.
you don't like that, Anthony?
No,
No,
because
man. Hold on. Jumanji is no more a board game because you know what? The kids don't know what the fuck Monopoly is.
Oh, yeah, but they know what Atari is.
Yeah, man. So guess what? Atari is the new way to get into Jumanji. 21st century, motherfucker.
Which is fucking stupid because it's just like, oh yeah, you don't know what a board game is, but it's like a fucking NES. Like they got like NES controllers. Like what the fuck?
I don't know, man.
It's like I said, like Nick, please show the real trailer of Jumanji. But the charm, granted, Jumanji isn't a fucking masterpiece. Let me calm down the hype. Jumanji isn't a fucking masterpiece. But if you're gonna make a movie based off Jumanji, actually, like the charm of Jumanji was the fact that these kids and adult Robin Williams at the time, like his amazing performance. Robin Williams was fucking amazing, like as always. He always brings life to anything that he does. But the fact that it was pretty much, it was pretty. Fuck you guys.
No, Anthony.
Because you know what's funny? No,
It's
because
fucked up.
it's just funny because like the way he's like, man, it's just so great, whatever, and like the clips I'm showing is so fucking awful.
Like the movie itself it takes this kind of concept that you don't really like understand like what's going on with the board game and stuff, but it makes it have real world consequences. That's why people liked it. Like everything that happened in the board game happened in real life. Like one of the kids was becoming a monkey or a tiger. There's lions and there's like weird like floods happening, and it had real world consequences for this children's video game. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Like you still had to play this board game like it was a fucking huntsman, like chasing them with a shotgun. You fucking had alligators, like plant monsters and shit like that. Like you said, Alice said, they had to still play this board game to undo all of this shit. Like it floods. It was that whole little element that made it like a really fun fucking ride. And like I said, it was already a sequel to Jumanji that was spiritual. It's called Zathura,
And that sucked too.
Granted, it sucked, but it wasn't as good as Jumanji. But at least it still had the fucking board game concept where they literally still had to play the board game while all this space shit was happening around them. Like even that fucking movie did it better than this.
Yeah, Zathura does look kind of cool, but I'm saying if I saw like a 2017 version of this, the Zathura Space Adventure, I would be pretty fucking upset. And Justin, I was gonna ask you, man, like, did you watch the original Jumanji, and what did you feel about this whole new trailer? I mean, I don't know if you've seen it yet or anything.
Oh yeah, no. When I was growing up, I watched the old Jumanji movie tons and tons of times, and it was one of those weird movies where I really liked it, but I was also super scared of it at the time because I'm like, oh no, if I play the real board game, the monsters are gonna come out and get me. But I liked it. It's fun. But Alan just showed me this trailer like right before we started recording.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like shit, man. And Zathura, I mean, I don't know, dude. I know you can bring it up.
The guy directing this movie, his last film was Sex Tape, if you remember that film.
Oh my god, no!
Yeah,
Dude, that was a classic. I remember.
No, it wasn't. Was that even a movie?
Yeah, I saw the Jumanji 2 trailer, and
no one has words.
It just gives you a headache.
Just call it what it actually is. Marlon Wayans does King Kong.
Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to make a joke.
Okay.
Try.
I'm like the two old men from the Muppets right now.
No, because Marlon Wayans makes all those shitty parody movies, and this looks like a shitty parody of King Kong.
Fair enough. Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
parody
everybody's
what?
seltzer version of the original Jumanji movie, honestly.
Yeah.
And like the funny thing about it is like I wouldn't even mind like granted people always say reboots, remakes, whatever. I wouldn't even mind if they had like made like a whole like granted I didn't want Jumanji period. Like I really think they should have left the series alone. But if you was gonna do it, at least like update the original because you could have actually had like some really cool special effects, add some more animals and stuff like that you didn't see in the original. But maybe had like an anaconda at one point. But actually probably like make fun of all these other animal movies. Like it was like a part make like in Jumanji 2, you could have had a part where you actually make fun of Anaconda movie, the one with Ice Cube and shit like that. Like clever things you could do with it. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like they just completely missed the fucking point. And it just like is really aggravating to me. It's just like this is not Jumanji. You just slap the name on it.
But that's the thing, like, okay, like, here's the thing, and I know it's probably not popular. I can already see people in the chat, like Adrian was like, oh my god, I love it because it happened when I was a young kid, and the whole fucking thing. But, like, the original Jumanji was bad. Fucking everyone likes Robin Williams. I don't know why. You know what I mean? Like, that dude, literally, like, my parents used to tell you, like, not to talk to strangers. The first person I thought of was Robin Williams. Like, he looks like a fucking child.
Well, not only that, like, he's a notorious, like, joke thief. Like, he's been on record, like, paying people on the down low for stealing their jokes.
Oh, wow. I didn't even know about that, dude. So that's the thing. I mean, he just looked like a weirdo to me, especially like in Jack, the movie where he's basically like a 4-year-old man trapped in a 10-year-old body, basically. Like the,
That's the thing. Like, the original, like, no one's sitting here and saying the original Jumanji is the greatest movie of all time. But what it does is, it does a lot of what it does well. And Robin Williams is, you know, the main star, but he is part of an ensemble cast. And that kind of what makes it work. It makes it feel like there's real-world consequences to everything that's going down. And one of the most interesting things is what happens to his character, because as a young boy, he gets sucked into the world of Jumanji, and then just disappears for 20 years. And when he comes back, he's an adult.
And you have to admit, the Jumanji movie was at least original. Yeah. Unlike a lot of stuff that's out there now, and obviously like this remake that we're getting.
And that's the funny thing, Nick. It's like I'm not mad at the fact that it's quite like you said, like granted I'm biased, and I'll be the first one to admit that I'm biased because I did grow up with the original Jumanji. But if you at least gonna like take the name, at least have the same basic concept, it's kind of like you taking Resident Evil from a horror movie and then you make it like a first person shooter. Oh wait, they did that.
And this is the issue that I have as a wrestling fan and just as a fan of just action movies and how like this trend is just getting ridiculous. You guys, Ganja, you know where I'm going with because you like this motherfucker and I do not. This bullshit, this pandering. Oh, you know what? Let me show the whole.
I saw that, man, and my first thought was, what?
Yeah, like, people don't get the Rock gimmick. You know, I'm the people's champion, the people's eyebrow. What was that? 1999? It's 2017. People don't even watch wrestling now. We're supposed to remember this fucking wrestling joke from 20 years ago? Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, I can't really get mad at it for like granted, like I see where you're coming from, Nick. But then again, looking at the current product, I'm like, yeah, it's not too far from that either. But then again, like he does it like in every movie. Like they made him do it in Moana. I'm just like, whatever.
CGI that shit in the Scorpion King. If you watch that scene when he first appears, he does it. Like they CGI. They wasted money on artists to get the people's eyebrow done.
They CGI that. How? What?
I don't know. It was magic.
He's talking about the CGI Scorpion hybrid at the end of the movie.
And then they just took a photo and just kind of photoshopped it on. Like, how do you do that?
No, but like the thing is, like, it's a big joke of like, oh my god, don't you guys get it? The Rock is amazing. Like, this is equivalent to the John Cena shit. I keep clicking that wrong button. You can't see the motherfucker. But like, I really hate the whole idea of like, oh my god, like the Rock, he can do anything because he's the Rock. And you know what? Now it's a joke. Now it's a meme in itself. Like, ha ha. Like he's on everything. Ha ha. He has a people's eyebrow. Ha ha. It's like this movie is not Jumanji. It's The Rock with animals. Like I mean,
kind of like how Spider-Man is supposed to be Iron Man 4.
Yeah, but it's just.
That's got a good point, Nick. We should have Roman Reigns play the lead.
Oh fuck you! No, but like they should start naming The Rock's movies as like The Rock Part 5, The Rock Part 7, and then like the little side subtitle names will be like Jumanji, like The Rock 7 Jumanji, The Rock 8 Fast and Furious.
So we're dealing with
subtitles.
The Rock
this is
cinematic
called
universe.
Welcome to the Jungle for one reason.
Oh, Guns N' Roses, you know, the stupid fucking thing. Which
Nick, it sounds like you're talking about the Rock cinematic universe.
Yeah. I mean, that's seriously what I'm thinking. Like, it's bad. I mean, it's.
Well, the only problem is Michael Bay will sue if you try to use The Rock as a title. So.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Wait, no, you can't trademark The Rock. It's a fucking like verb and a noun.
No, but The Rock.
Just like you can't copyright Candy Crush.
I mean, like, are you still kind of hyped because they didn't really show a whole lot of animals? They didn't show a whole lot of cool things here. Are you hyped for anything?
Because those effects are garbage.
I feel like they are too. Yeah.
Like the funny thing about it is, like you say that it's like, yeah, the original wasn't like had the best effects either, but it's just really I can't really get past the whole thing. Like I said, just have the original concept. And granted, I can like take that out of it, but like at least if they showed me something good, I'm just like, no, it's literally nothing here that I don't see good. Like it looks like a good popcorn flick or something like that, like something that you read on Redbox and maybe we laugh at, like something that we probably watch on the viewing parties, MCA viewing parties. Maybe when it comes up, like, oh damn, this shit is bad, and we just laugh at it. But it's like it's nothing that's like, oh, I'm like going out to see that or my childhood, something like that. Like no, it's nothing really appealing.
So you wouldn't see it in the theater, but you'd see it on like the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah, maybe something like on the Sci-Fi Channel if it comes on, or like something like it's like one of those movies, like I said, that you laugh at. Like, yeah, look at this shit. Like, oh, it just it's nothing here. It's nothing here. Not The Rock is not gonna save it, especially not Kevin Hart, because I'm starting to get like tired of Kevin Hart like being in pretty much every movie just making short jokes. It's just like it's kind of like Kevin James making fat jokes or Melissa McCarthy making fat jokes.
What was that movie that The Rock and Kevin Hart were just in as a buddy team up? What
Central Intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, he was just curious. He wants to go fucking download that shit. He's like, "What was it?"
I ain't gonna waste the bandwidth.
Fucking movie. And I see Eric Larson's over here with the American Sniper, baby. That's awesome.
Okay, guys, can we have like one conversation with Eric where we're not just making fun of him for something?